Hello Sagittarius, how are you doing today? Welcome back to the Shangri-La Speaks channel where we are performing Tree of Life tarot readings. And if this is your first time here, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Shane, and welcome to my channel. Let's go ahead and jump right in to the reading. I'll do a quick shuffle. And I hope everything's going well for you. I hope that in your spiritual journey that you're finding abundance and happiness, and that you're opening up to that sense of divine consciousness. That's really what these readings are all about: spiritual growth, abundance, happiness, joy, beauty, fulfillment. Spirit, what message or guidance do you have for Sagittarius today on their spiritual journey in this life cycle? Oh, okay. We have the Nine of Wands. Another card there, Spirit. Thank you. And the Six of Wands. Wow, a lot of wand energy, a lot of ideas, a lot of new perceptions, a lot of maybe old ideas as well. Okay, and the Ace of Cups. That's beautiful. All right. And on bottom here, Sagittarius, we have the Five of Pentacles. All right, let's get into this here. Okay, so the Nine of Wands. Now, as you can see, there's this man, and he has 8 wands behind him, and he's kind of lustfully clenching onto this one single wand. And he has back turned to the other 8 wands. Now this kind of indicates turning your back on maybe some old ideas, some old perceptions, some old notions, maybe some old rules that you have for yourself, or maybe your own life, and clinging on to something new. And I get a sense of vulnerability about this as well. And this is the Nine of Wands. So this resides here in Osed, the 9th spear of the Tree of Life. And in this 9th spear represents the astral body. So maybe in this Nine of Wands, there was a lot that you were experiencing that were like grounded, everybody just kind of does it type of mindsets or points of views and perceptions about the world. And maybe now there's something new that's coming in, and there's some vulnerability attached to that as you're turning your back on these old ways, embracing Assad, the 9th spear, embracing this astral body. And then next we have the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is a wonderful card. This is a card of peace, and you can see that the man on the horse is holding a wand with a wreath on it. The wreath, like indicating like celebration and peace, and being a circle's like completion. It's a beautiful energy. So there's something about that wand and the Nine of Wands card that you're holding on to that I believe is, you see that it's going to bring you some fulfillment. And something great about this as well is that the Six of Wands is attached to the 6th spear, Tepworth. And what that 6th spear represents is divine consciousness, connectivity, seeing the beauty in things, realizing that everything is connected. Everything has a touch of this divine source in it. And within that, you know, there's a harmony that's taking place underneath everything, you know, underneath this earth realm. It's a beautiful energy, you know. It brings about a lot of compassion. So that Six of Wands is a great card. And I see this, you know, becoming a progression here with this Ace of Cups. And this is beautiful right here. This is the divine offering a cup of abundance to you. And if you see this white dove, that white dove, in Rosicrucian teachings, the white dove is a symbol for purity and innocence. And as it's going into this cup of abundance, you know, it's like whatever this wand is from the Nine of Wands is changing you. And it's bringing you into this sixth spear of Tethereth, where you're opening up to this divine consciousness. And I feel like the divine is trying to hand you that. And this is your reward. It's going to bring you a cup that overfills with inner abundance. And I believe that there's going to be this innocence about it and some kind of purity. And the aces, they rest here at the top of the tree of life. And how this works here, and why I say that this looks like major progression, is because down here we have the earth realm, the material realm, right? On the tree of life. And that's where your Nine of Wands is, where you're approaching this acknowledgement or this experience with the astral body, the astral matrix behind what we consider to be reality, what we can touch and feel. And then you're progressing to that. You're right on the middle pillar path here. This is, I mean, just a wonderful, wonderful read. So you're moving up here to the sixth spear of Tethereth, which is that divine consciousness that I spoke about before. And then you're going all the way up to the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups sits on Kether, which is the divine source. This is where everything comes from that is divine and holy and peace. You're on your way to this abundance. Maybe this will be the feeling that you're going to have as a reward. And on the bottom of the deck, we had the Five of Pentacles. Now, in the Five of Pentacles, you see two people out in the cold, outside of a building. It almost resembles like maybe a church. So, this Five of Pentacles is associated with Jabora, the fifth spear on the tree of life. And what this spear represents is our severity, kind of like our animalistic desires, our ego. So there may be this situation, you know, and underneath that is this Four of Pentacles. So there may be this situation with material or money that is kind of involved with this Nine of Wands card. Yeah, because here you see there's a balance coming in. So as this Five of Pentacles is associated with the fifth spear of Jabora, the Four of Pentacles is associated with Chesed, which is the spear of mercy and compassion and understanding. And not just for other people, but for yourself. And I see, you know, in the Four of Pentacles that, you know, he's protecting what he has here. He's protecting what he has. So I feel like maybe on this journey, maybe part of the lesson of this wand is, this sense of severity when it comes to material, and balancing out that notion with the sense of mercy from Chesed. So there is some balance here, and there is some growth. And connecting the Five of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles is this life path of strength. So this is like possibly, you know what? Let's get some clarification cards from the Aso deck, and then we'll see where else this leads. This is a great read, Sagittarius. You have a clear path towards growth here, and it's to do with this ninth wand that you're holding on to, or maybe even more so, the 8 wands behind him, the things that you're letting go of. And I see in this 6 of wands, now that he has that wand, and instead of looking at vulnerability and maybe not so much fear, but what's the unknown, he sits proudly on his horse in the 6 of wands. He is sure of himself with it, and there are 5 other wands behind him held up in celebration, as opposed to the 8 wands and the 9 of wand cards that he has his back turned to. So I see this transformation. There's definitely a transformation here. We'll cut this deck real quick, and then we'll get 3 more cards. Spirit, can you bring some clarification to Sagittarius today? What is this this journey? What is this gate to pass through? This strength life path with the 5 and the 4 of Pentacles that leads to this cup of abundance. Can we have 3 cards, Spirit, please? 3 cards. The first card, understanding. Have another card, Spirit, please. And then we have suppression. Oh, that one came out quick. And exhaustion. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have the source. So I see this starting to unfold here. So with this understanding card, I believe that this is closely associated with this 6 of wands. This suppression and exhaustion. I believe these are the, this exhaustion card. I feel is associated with this 9 of wands. He appears to be exhausted of the other 8 wands behind him. Like he, even though it seems challenging, like he wants to cling on to this single wand out of the 9. I believe that maybe those other 8 wands are, proving to be an exhaustion. Like it's almost too much, Almost I get the sense that life is simpler than what these 8 wands around me are making it out to be. Or these 8 ideas, or these 8 perceptions or points of view. I feel like it can be exhausting for you, Sagittarius. And I feel that that leads to this suppression. And I believe that's where these pentacles come into play, where you need this strength to pass through to this cup of abundance. Yeah. This suppression is coming, you know. Or I feel like you deal with this suppression. But if you can get past the suppression of these 8 wands behind you and that 9 of wands card, I believe that this journey is going to lead you to this Ace of Cups. And on the bottom of the deck was the Source. I believe that focusing in on the Source, focusing in on the Source during this time, I think that's what's going to deliver you up this middle pillar path of the Tree of Life to the Ace of Cups, to abundance. There's a lot of really good, and this is progress here. It's passing this gate on this life path of strength. There's a reward coming for that. You know, and when it comes to these pentacles, projections was underneath that. So maybe in putting your mind on this, in this middle pillar path of Spear 6, Tepreth, with this divine consciousness in mind, maybe it's like a sense of gaining the ability, or being more adapted to using the ability of putting yourself in someone else's shoes. Or maybe someone that you feel of as a mentor that you look up to. And this could be anyone from a relative, a friend, to, you know, like more spiritual figures throughout all of time. You know, what would they do? You know, maybe you're projecting their morals and their actions and their behaviors on yourself. But I feel like that's key. That's key to obtaining, you know, this... maybe that's where this strength comes in, to pass through this gate of this 5 and 4 of Pentacles. And underneath that, there's maturity. And then we have possibilities. I think that you have a lot going for you here, Sag. I think you need to focus in on this middle pillar path. There's definitely a path of progress up the Tree of Life here. And I believe that when you get to the top, when you get to Kether, that you're going to have like an awakening. You know, our experience here in this spiritual journey, it comes in phases and cycles. You know, but as long as you keep looking, as long as you keep doing the work, and aligning yourself more with this divine consciousness of Spear 6, Tepreth, the more you become one with it, which is, you know, the more that you elevate, and not in a boastful way, but, you know, in a very, like the card here, mature, kind of humble way. It's a beautiful reading, Sag, and I'm very happy for you. So I want to thank you for stopping by the Tree of Life Tarot and the Shangri-La Speaks channel. And if this was your first time here, my name's Shane, and I appreciate you stopping by. There are other things to look at on the channel. I have a playlist for symbolic occult meanings, so we can kind of get into some symbolism there. There's another playlist geared towards more like hermetic, esoteric knowledge. And there's a series on there for, like I talked about during the reading, the middle pillar path, and kind of gives a full explanation of that. There's a very insightful video in that series about the tree of life. So if you wanted to hop on the channel and look that up, it'll give you a much better understanding of the readings that I perform, and and good knowledge for you too. I mean, we're all on this tree of life somewhere in this spiritual journey. So thank you again, and if you like the video, and if you would like to see more, please subscribe, and that will help you become aware of when more tarot readings or any other videos come out from my channel. And I hope that you enjoy this journey. I believe it's a blessed one. You have good things coming your way. Just work this middle pillar path with compassion, and keep that divine connection in mind. And I believe that everything is going to be fine for you, Sagittarius. All right. You stay blessed, and I wish you a peaceful journey. And thank you so much. I'll see you next time, Sagittarius. Bye-bye.